Do I?
Or should I go? I mean, I've got one if you need some
Decisions
prep
are
time.
arbitrary.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, you know what? No, you're going. No, produce this thing.
Page. Okay.
Wearing the two hats over there.
hello, Lindo Kid.
All right. So, Nintendo is going to be releasing a new game. That in and of itself is not too newsy. However, this is newsy. Jason, you might remember this because of when it took place. Do you remember Nintendo's Speedrun Championships?
Yes.
Well, did you ever want to play in those?
I imagine myself playing them all the time, but go ahead.
Now you can. Instead of playing like through a speedrun of a game you already have, you can speedrun with Nintendo's World Championships NES Edition. So this is going to be a special game that has speedrun modes for single player and multiplayer. There, like, the party mode can have up to 8 people locally, so that's a good amount. With the speedrun mode, you have like a timer. All of this is built in, and you can like submit it to the game itself and like beat your old times, all that stuff. There are over 150 challenges in the game, and there are going to be 13 games. Those games are Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong, Excite Bike, Ice Climbers, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Metroid, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels, The Legend of Zelda, and Zelda 2 Adventures of Link. So, if you have ever wanted to take a hand at speedrunning and you don't have these games anymore, this is a good option, and it seems interesting, like, the premise of it. It's a very low stakes kind of speedrunning. You don't have to have a bunch of special connections to your computer to play it on the computer, so you have the timer and all this stuff. No word on if you're going to be able to submit them to speedrun.com this way. I would assume you should be able to. It is your gameplay, after all. So we'll see on that one. But there will be a deluxe edition. Oh, that was the wrong button. Haha. There will be a deluxe edition available as well for the game. The deluxe set comes with, of course, the physical game. It comes with 5 pins. It comes with 13 art cards, so the art cards will be of the old NES covers for the games, and a replica gold cartridge, reminiscent of the ones that they gave away at the 1990 and 2015 championships.
I think the most... Okay, so they mentioned Metroid in there. I did a speed run of Metroid.
Really?
And I did 50 minutes, and I thought that was good until I went to YouTube.
Yeah. What was the times?
Oh, there was like 30, 15. I was like, yes, I completed Metroid. And like, I was timing myself 47 minutes. And I thought that was good.
Yeah.
So that's what would happen if I bought this, if I participated in this. I would think I'm hot shit until somebody would just completely smoke me. Because I was like, I wonder if there's anybody faster than that. Yes, there are.
There is.
But granted, these people have sped run it over and over again.
Yeah.
And just keep shaving off time every time. I don't want to do that. I have to play Fallout 4 right now. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought of this. Speedrun.com might not count these as kosher for Speedrun.com unless they make its own category because of how the game will handle with the new controllers. Inevitably, even if it's just a port, they do still have to recode the game to work with the controller of the Nintendo Switch, and that might mess with timing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Which I didn't realize was a thing until I started watching people do speedruns and talk about them. And goodness.
Yeah. That's a whole other culture of gaming that I do not understand.
And that being said,
so fascinating.
I did my speedrun with my Pro controller over there. I don't know if I could do it with the small rectangular controllers anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
I definitely couldn't. I mean,
I haven't handled one of those controllers in years.
I'm just having flashbacks to the N64 controller and how broken mine was at all times.
And whereas the Nintendo Pro controller is very good.
Yeah.
Like it is one of the best controllers they make.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
For the market, as far as like battery power and just how tactile it is, especially. So I wonder if that contributes. But I wonder what these people were doing their speed run with, because
there is a 90% chance they were using the old controllers.
They're even better. Shit, they're good.
So there are Mario hack games called Mario Kaizo, which are if you put Mario games in hell, and then yourself in hell, and then played them. I watch.
Is that the one like you can only jump after you get a coin?
No, I mean there are some like that, yeah. But it's like there are like the entire screen is filled with those like fireball things.
Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And no!
Yeah, yeah. Or it just stuff like that. And
I've
watched a few people, Ryukar specifically, go through these, and every single time my anxiety spikes higher and higher and higher.
I feel stressed watching those.
He is using the original controller for those. Because he has the camera on his face, the game, and then the controller, and you just see him not even looking at the controller, holding it very specifically and just pushing buttons, and I don't know how people do. I know he's had a lot of practice. I know these people have a lot of practice,
sure.
But it's mind-boggling.
It's still bonkers.
So you can have a chance to do that too with the Nintendo World Championships NES edition. And I mean, some of these games are also not available on the Nintendo's emulator.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have them, you can also just use this as an excuse to play the games. I would like us to figure out one that we could, a challenge we could do for the show, because I think that would be fun.
It would be tricky for me. I was definitely an SNES girly, and so I don't have a lot of experience on NES, because I was always about the SNES.
And I played both, because we had in our playroom we had the NES and our dad had the Super NES, and if one of us was on the NES, we would have to, the other would just go Daddy, can I play?
Yeah.
And the controller for it, because we had the small controller and the big controller. They had there was a big one. The small controller was not much different than the SNES controller. It was a little rectangle instead of it. So there's that, but again, you would have the Pro controller.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm gonna get skunked, but you know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I will also get skunked.
It's fine.
As long as we don't get a minecart level.
I thought I was hot shit until I got on YouTube. Anyway, oh god.
Just saying, finished it first try last time, so.
Yep. Anyway.